Hold on. Let me open up the incognito window for this one.
That's exactly what I'm doing right now.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Hot Couch Potato, a podcast where we talk about video games and countermeasures on viruses on MacBooks. My name is Brent, aka Blew Up. I'm here with my man Rick, aka A New Perfect Day. What's going on, man?
Windows Master Race. I mean,
Wait,
today is a new perfect day. Today it's a cold cloudy day. Yeah. What did I wanted to talk about? Oh, okay. So yesterday I went to a food bowl market thing. So it's basically like 3 blocks worth of food trucks. Not food trucks, but like food stalls.
Oh, here in San Diego, right?
No, in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. There's one in San Diego last night too.
Oh shit, nice. I don't know if something's going on, but yeah, basically, it was supposed to be like about like international chefs coming down and all the local chefs, and you know, it was pretty cool. It was like it had music and all that. Thing is, like it was like $10 to enter, and you know, of course we paid the $10, but we didn't realize that 2/3 of the event you didn't have to pay for the $10. But you know, because the $10 is actually for VIP booth, something like that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and I was like, I didn't discover that until like we were walking around. But the good thing is that we paid the $10. Have you heard of? I think you're the one that told me to go there, but Momofuku.
Oh yeah.
With David Chang and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So we saw the booth there, and I was like, oh shit, you know, his team is here and all that. Because I was like looking for David Chang inside. I didn't see him. And then, you know, it was the only line technically. The only line for the booth inside that VIP. And there's like maybe 30 stalls all around.
Mm-hmm.
And then so we lined up, and as soon as we got closer, David Chang like comes out, and he was just like checking out the thing. And I was like, "Oh shit! I thought it was just his fucking team that is cooking, but it's actually he's here, and you know he's the one that's actually grilling the meat and all that."
Mm-hmm.
And so we tried the meat. You know, it's good barbecue and all that. But then as soon as we got our food, man. Dude, I was a believer. It was like I was having that Food Wars moment, like where you're orgasming. Oh my god, me and Marnelli were like, "Oh my god, this is one of the greatest things we ever had." Like it was completely, dude. It was so good. Like it was simple ingredients too. It was like we had Mine was brisket. Mine was like brisket. I think it was like some sort of spicy ranch inside, and like a certain pickle, cilantro. It was wrapped in a tortilla, like a really good tortilla. And it was, oh my god, and he had his secret sauce, like it was barbecue sauce or whatnot. It was super amazing. Like all of that combined, dude, it was really good. And then so after we ate that, like we went out of the VIP area and then saw the other food and tasted other foods, but nothing could compare at all. Like like you know, we had like a soup dumpling and all that, and I was like, no, you know, I just wait for a Din Tai Fung.
You had some was it Longjing Bao or whatever that shit is? It wasn't as good, or you just didn't even try it?
Shaolin Bao. Yeah, it was Shaolin Bao, but it was like a giant version.
Oh, okay.
And you know, it was good, but you know, it wasn't as good as like the Din Tai Fung normal one.
No, what?
And there's we saw like a lot of food trucks too, and there's some were from like the Food Network basically, and some were in like Top Chef booths that like came down and hosting their stuff too. But we didn't try those. We only tried the food truck it was like a cupcake. But by the end of the day, we went back, and you know, I was like looking for David Chang again. I was like, okay, is he in the booth? He wasn't in the booth. The thing is, as soon as we got to the cash register, I didn't see him still. And I was like ordering food, and then I had an extra tray, and his sauce is fucking amazing. Whatever that Momofuku sauce is. It's like, yep, it's in a bottle. And I was like trying to pour this bottle into an extra tray, like half of my tray. And then from out of nowhere, I hear this voice says, "No more, man!" And I was like, "Oh shit, my bad." And I look up and it was David Chang telling me not to take all of the thing. But then he like laughed and then like he gave me one of the actual bottles to keep. I was like,
What?
"Oh shit, that's legit!" Yeah, because you're not supposed to take the bottles. Basically, it's supposed to be for everybody. He's like, "Here, just take this," and he gave me a whole bottle. So I have like one of David Chang's bottles. I was like, "God,
Dude,
that was legit."
You have
dude.
to eat that shit with every meal, man.
I know. Last night, dude, I like because we brought an extra one, so like we ate that, and I was like trying it on different foods, and I was like, "Man, this is amazing!"
Just everything you put on your pizza cooker, dude. Use the
sauce, dude. So today is like the last day. We were thinking about like actually going back just to grab his food again. It's really good, like legit good. And then we ended the day with watching Deadpool, who was pretty awesome.
Is that good?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Okay. It wasn't too corny, man?
There's parts that are like kind of too corny, pushing it, but you know, it's like basically it felt like how we saw the Marvel movies and we laughed so hard and use that same formula. That's what's going on here. So like, if you're not numb to it, then yeah, it's still a good movie. That especially like the action.
Yeah.
I'm about to go get some of that food and eat that. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's super lucky, man. Shout out to David Chang. This is my dad, dude. If you guys didn't know. I forgot who told me that, man. That was my dad. I was like, no, it's not. And I looked, I was like, fuck you. You know what? That's actually kind of accurate. It's funny, my actual dad does not look anything like him. So, joke's on you guys. But damn, dude, that's lucky as shit. So, did you have to pay $10 to get to his spot?
It's $10. Yeah. Well, his spot was located in like a VIP area or something like that.
Okay.
And it was like all types of food stalls, but then the line. Oh, that too. The line was only. It was long. It was long. By the time we got to the cash register, I turned around to see how long the line is. It was going out the venue onto the street. And I was like, "Holy shit, we caught it at a good time." Oh, and then plus, I had no expectations. Like, I remember you were telling me something like, "Try Momofuku in New York City," and I was okay. I'll see if if I spot it along the way. But I just knew he was a good chef. I just didn't know how his food tasted. Damn, dude, I'm a believer, man. Fuck, maybe I should get into cooking. It was like simple ingredients, but it was amplified drastically by everything.
He has a show on Netflix too, doesn't he?
Yeah, like as soon as we got home, like we checked out like a couple episodes of the show, and it was funny too because like he was like in Vietnam or China, and he was with a buddy, and they were like, "Oh yeah, let's go try out this donkey meat," and then he was like, "Fuck no, I ain't trying out that shit." And then his friend was like, "Hell yeah, donkey meat is fucking good. I would eat donkey dick, donkey balls."
Whoa.
And this was a friend that never tried this shit too. He was like Americanized, so like he doesn't really know too much as well. But he was like, dude, I would try donkey dick, donkey balls. I was like, what the fuck?
God.
But yeah, I was like, oh, that's a cool show.
Those are the friends you have to calm down and be like, hey, chill out. Okay.
Yeah.
No one's eating donkey dick.
Exactly. that was what was happening. David Chang was like, dude, chill out, man. Let's go eat somewhere else. I'll eat like duck or something, but not this.
Was a person white? They were white.
No, they were like, I think they were Vietnamese.
Oh wow.
He owns like that too. He owns like a Korean barbecue and all that, and he's like kind of famous, I think, in LA, and David Chang, and Glenn from Walking Dead ate together.
Oh, nice.
So that was a pretty cool episode. I don't remember. But yeah, I was like, dude, now I'm a believer of amazing. Open my eye holes.
Dude, that's awesome, man. That sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think when the last time I haven't had great food. Well, food that made me cry, like Food Wars, in a while, man. Hey, get out. So funny thing happened to me this week, man.
Huh.
I had a friend who's trying to be like a pop star. You know what I mean? She's trying to do the whole singing, rapping thing, acting and all that stuff. She lives in LA, so she's in the perfect.
I was about
place
to
for
say,
it.
just come up to LA.
Yeah, no, she's already there. She's been in tons of music videos. I think she was in that Big Sean music video. I Don't Fuck With You. She was in the crowd, in the stands, whatever.
Oh, nice.
But anyways, she just made a new music video. And I'd heard this song like months ago, right? She was like playing it for us. Just so she can get like a test of people's reaction to it or whatever. I mean, the song is cool. I dig it. But she texted me yesterday, or not yesterday, on Friday, and says this, dude. Just tell me how you would react to this. All right. Hey, Brett. I just dropped a new music video. If you can like and comment on YouTube, I'd really appreciate it.
Dang.
Praying hands, heart emoji.
Oh shit.
So that's in your court, Rick. What would you do, man?
I guess I'm just gonna have to like and share a video. God damn, you know.
I respect it, man. That's the hustle. The grind is real, man. I can respect it.
Yeah, holy shit. I didn't know you have to go through all that just to get one like. Oh, man. Maybe. I don't know. If does she have a boyfriend or anything like that?
What's that? Oh,
Does she have
know.
a boyfriend?
Probably.
Oh,
But
I was
mean-
going to say, maybe she's trying to single you out. She's like, yeah, just, keep your eyes on me kind of thing.
Oh,
Share,
no.
like, follow me. And, yeah.
100%. This has been copied and pasted probably to like 30 people, man.
30
100%.
people, yeah.
No, 100%, dude.
Yeah, maybe she has like a name generator and just like sent it out.
she hired out one of those like Chinese fucking mass texting, mass liking places to send out a text message real quick.
Yeah. So you're gonna get a phone call from her and she's gonna be checking
That's
up
what I'm
on
saying.
you.
That's what I'm saying, man. She could have just called me in the first place, dude. Come on.
Oh,
What do you gotta text me
man.
this shit for?
Yeah, exactly.
So of course, after this.
Guess every vote counts.
That's what, dude, Rick, you're funny sometimes, dude. That's actually fucking funny, dude. Oh my god. So I responded. I said, yo, you're mad flagrant for hitting me in the text with the like and subscribe shit. She really put like the last 5 seconds of a YouTube video in my text messages. Are you fucking
Yeah,
kidding me,
she's
dude?
introducing
Come
yourself.
on.
She's trying to get you to pre-watch her shit.
I know. It's one of those shits where you don't even watch the video. You're like still watching the ad and you click like. It's like, oh, you like this ad? Oh, no. I didn't mean that shit. My bad. Oh,
Damn,
man.
that's marketing strategy already.
What's up?
That's marketing strategy
Oh, no
already.
shit, dude. Yeah, but it was funny, and I mean, I like the song. It's a little bit faster than when I remember it from last time, and it's all love, dude. Shout outs to you, Ariel, man. I don't know if I'll post up the video, but you guys can search for it. It's called "Bring Me Down." Yeah, it's called "Bring Me Down." If you want to watch it, it was just super hilarious that she hit me up like that to watch that shit. I was like, for real. I was fucking crying, dude.
And she's like trying to sell you something on the side.
That's
like,
what I'm saying, man.
Visit Jack in a Box because I'm sponsored by that shit.
She's like, oh, I'm selling knives with Cutco now. You need some knives? Like, no. And if you want to earn that $17, come do the presentation.
God damn.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, I was fucking crying, dude. But anyways, last week we talked a lot about Terrace House. Fortunately, since then, only one episode has aired, so we won't talk about it as long as we did last week. For all you non-Terrace House fans out there, but it was a good one, right, man?
Yeah.
What happened in the most recent episode, dude?
So that my favorite chick, Amy, is gone. She's not my favorite, by the way. But I'm like, yeah, so celebrating. And then, I was kind of losing that interest. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? We need some drama and all that. And then luckily enough, this girl, this decent looking girl, but came on to Terrace House, and she's like what'd you say? It was an erotic model? I thought she was just a model. I didn't catch that erotic part, but now I'm gonna rewatch
the subtitles. They annihilated her in the subtitles, man. For whatever reason, they're like, oh, I don't know what the correct term or correct translation for it is, but they've been hitting her up in the subtitles with erotic model, like the whole episode. That's even a job. Come on, man.
I know. It's like, you don't even have to specify too, like, oh, you're a model. That's cool and all, but like, oh no, you're an erotic model. So now the guys, it was funny too, because like as soon as they introduced her, she went to go take a bath. And then while she's taking a bath, the guys are like zooming in on her pictures, and it's like not even of her face, it's like of her boobs. And then they're like, oh, I like that mole, it's pretty exotic.
Typical bro move, dude. Typical bro move. As soon as she says like, wait, wouldn't she be an idol then? Isn't that what they're called in Japan? Like a AV idol or something?
I think so. I'm not sure. What's that? AV? This adult video or something?
Oh, well, there you go, man. I think you sent me 2 links that prove that to be correct. But anyways, it was for research, by the way. Yeah, man. As soon as she mentioned that she was whatever kind of model and she leaves the room, what's the first thing you're going to do, dude? You're going to Google that shit up. So, of course, that's what these two guys did. It was the most hilarious shit, dude.
Yeah, that was the thing, too. It's like, when they were introducing, talking to each other, they were, like, legit cool, low-key, and they're like,
hey,
they were
trying to act so cool, dude.
And then all of a sudden, they didn't have that vibe, like, oh, yeah, I'm super interested in you. It's more like, oh, yeah, like, we can be friends and all. And then when she goes and takes the bath, they're like, all right, let's Google that shit. Let's look at her tits. And I was like, wow. And then, when she does take a bath, it's just like her first episode of her being in a bath scene. So I was like, one, who is recording this shit? Like, someone is outside the area recording her. And then 2, she is like, I don't know, maybe she's secretly advertising herself, like she's trying to get more.
I think that's what they all do on the show, right? They all are just like advertising something. The snowboarder is like advertising his clothing brand. The other people are advertising themselves because they're models and stuff, dude. So
yeah, and then 2, it's like, why would you let people do that? But I guess because she's an erotic model.
Totally used to it, probably, man.
Yeah. But I like how low key she was with what's her name? Sana
yeah, the OG. Yeah, man.
Yeah, she was the model girl was like saying, oh yeah, I might be interested in what's his name, the guy that's going after the other girl. So I was like, okay, cool, drama right there. And then Sana-chan was like, hard pressing her, like, why are you going after her? Why are you going after him? Don't do that. You already know. Blah blah blah. Why? You have mixed feelings? Don't have those mixed feelings. But she was just legit, like, played it off and always smiling. So, okay, good personality. Good personality.
Yeah, and I think that's why I'm this is the most hyped I've ever been for a Terrace House episode.
You want to see the drama?
Because you already see the new drama, dude. Because she's into the only guy in the house that technically has a girlfriend or is into somebody else. You know, there's like a relationship there. So I can't wait, man. I've been checking every day of the week.
Yeah, isn't she supposed to go to Canada? So I don't know what's gonna happen, man.
They're probably gonna leave soon, dude. Is what's gonna happen. I think, man. I think
both of them.
This is just me speculating, but I think he's going to finally confess it, dude. He's been planning on confessing his love for like what, 10 episodes now, dude. But he's finally gonna confess, and both of them are gonna leave together, and then we'll get 2 new people, man.
Oh,
so I think
yeah.
that's what's gonna happen.
I like the peanut gallery too, by the way. They were like, oh man, this is tough. You know, if the Sean guy, the white guy, if he falls in love with her, you know, like all men can't really blame her for falling in love. I was like, you right. He's
getting a pass, dude. That's so funny.
Yeah.
It's kind of fucked up, actually. No, that's fucked up.
It is. Yeah. Even all the girls were like, yeah, I can agree. I was like, oh my God. You know, that's amazing.
They were so amazed at the power of boobs, dude. They're all like, yeah, is that what really happens? They're like touching themselves and stuff, dude. And the guys are like, yeah, that's what really happens, man. Oh my fucking God, dude. But yeah, I can't wait. I know the new set of episodes is supposed to drop on American Netflix this week, actually. So we can relive those annoying Omni memories in better quality, dude.
Excellent.
That's the worst storyline, though, man.
Yeah.
But can't wait for the next leak. So anyways, to actually talk about video games now. You spent like half an hour not talking about video games. But you guys gotta understand, man. Rick and I don't talk a lot, dude. We live like in different cities now, man. So it's our time to catch up. And the most ridiculous shit that happens to us. Like Rick walking 10 miles for his work. Who does that, dude?
Exactly. Fucking bus.
Anyways, maybe 3 weeks ago, we talked about what were we talking about? We were talking about Lawbreakers and how that game just completely flopped. Oh, I was watching that YouTube channel, Kroby Cat, where he talked about, or he didn't talk about, but he just showed the hype that happens before a game gets released, and then what actually happens when a game gets released. So the greatest ones, I think, were Halo 5. Everybody was hyped about Halo 5. Everybody has like the Master Chief gun. And then Halo 5 comes out and nobody's talking about it. And just showing the differences is hilarious. What was another one? The Kinect. I think the Kinect. He roasted the Xbox Kinect super hard. I don't know if you remember the E3 where the little kids were playing Kinect and they were just, it was a Disney game, I think, and they were flying through hoops and stuff. The kids weren't playing the game. They were actors, dude. They were just trained to copy what the screen was doing. You know, it's not like they were controlling the screen. He roasted the shit out of that. But yeah, I started watching these. And I think that's why we started talking about Lawbreakers and how that was supposed to be the next big thing for Boss Key Productions or that studio. Unfortunately for them, Overwatch came out and it was the same game, except Overwatch is loved by way more people than Lawbreakers. So that didn't end up working out for them. So they tried to come back and make a battle royale game called Radical Heights, which I think it got some attention. I think they paid off the right people and had a bunch of people stream it for them when it first came out on beta or whatever. But I guess that wasn't enough because this week they officially shut down, dude. So RIP, man.
Yeah.
And that just goes to show you can't jump on the train like Battle Royale and expect to make money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to actually put passion in. People see that, I think, behind whatever you work on. Like if you just throw something together, it won't get received. You know, shit in, shit out is what I always say, right?
Yeah.
So, RIP to them. I don't think we'll miss them, dude. I think because their claim to fame, well, the original people that made that studio, their claim to fame is, Gears of War is Gears of War, and I think that's turned its course too, man. Are they making another one? I guess we'll
I
save
don't know.
that
I
for.
thought they ended it with him and his dad or something like
Yeah, they'll
that.
find a way, dude. They found a way to make another Halo, so we'll save that for E3 discussions, though. Um, a lot of announcement. Oh, Black Ops 4 got revealed this week, man. And I mean, there's a lot of stuff to unpack there. Like we talked about before, there's not going to be a single player in Black Ops 4, which is wild to me. I don't know how you have a game without. Well, no, there's a lot of games without single player. What am I saying?
I'm telling you, they're trying to make it like Overwatch kind of
Yeah,
thing.
no, I definitely think they are. But for someone like me, I mean, I got Call of Duty World War II, and I just played the campaign, so that shows you what kind of person I am and why this doesn't make sense to me. Um, but I guess there's a lot of stuff we can unpack with that. But I guess the biggest thing is that they're confirmed battle royale, man, in Call of Duty.
What? How does that work? Like you have to find ammo and you only have like a certain amount of bullets and you die in one hit?
There's healing now. You have a health bar in Call of Duty now.
Uh-huh.
And you have like a stim pack or something that, because you used to heal automatically in Call of Duty, but now you actually have to manually heal yourself. So I think part of implementing that was for battle royale mode. So did you watch the reveal for it?
No, I haven't seen
So
it.
I think they did an amazing job at revealing it right. So it's just some guy talking while they're showing, a multiplayer battle going on, and it starts out in like, I think a high-rise building. People are shooting each other, and you're like, oh, okay. I mean, you can't really have a humongous battle royale map with Call of Duty, so maybe their battle royale is just gonna be in this high-rise. Then it zooms out to the ceiling, and people are fighting on the ceiling, jumping off and parachuting. Like, oh, okay, maybe it's more than just this building. Maybe you could parachute around the building and get to other floors. They zoom out some more, and then there's people flying in on helicopters. You're like, wait, there's fucking helicopters in their battle royale mode? They zoom out some more, and there's people driving cars. There's other battles going on in this huge map. So it was like the perfect reveal for their battle royale, dude. You just had this small expectation of it and just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So
Dude.
it actually got me excited, not to play it, but to watch someone play it. Because I don't think they didn't confirm how many people was going to involve. I really don't think you can have a great battle royale mode with less than 50 people. I think 50 people is like the minimum. Where it's fun. Other than that, it's just a regular multiplayer game. You know what I mean? Well, how fun is that if you drop into a map and there's just 31 other people on the map with you? It's a fucking Battlefront match. You know what I mean? That's not a battle royale mode. So, that got me my interest peaked a little bit there, dude. How do you think they're gonna handle battle royale with Call of Duty graphics?
Care packages. A lot of care packages. They're gonna try to make it where, I don't know. Maybe you have to work in squads like no. I'm guessing they kind of got it from how Division was supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a survival kind of map, and then they just turn it into Battlefront. So I don't know.
I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised Division hasn't caught on to Battle Royale mode yet either. I guess it's kind of what it is already in there,
Yeah.
huh? This is like dedicate Central Park to fucking Battle Royale. That would be crazy. But yeah, I mean, I'm interested in it at least. Hopefully we see more about it at E3. My biggest thing is how many players are going to be involved. It has to be a lot. It really can't be, like I said, less than 50 players involved in a Battle Royale match. Then it doesn't feel worth it. You're just team deathmatching a bunch of other people,
Yeah.
They got rid of jetpacks too, so there's no more flying around, so it'll be a little bit more grounded. There are different classes, I think. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, man. Oh, that was another big thing. On PC, the servers are gonna be through Blizzard, so now you're gonna have Battle.net, and you're gonna have all your Blizzard games, and then you're gonna
Skynet.
have what? What's
The
Skynet?
Terminator.
Oh no! Because Blizzard Activision, they're that partnership now. So how Destiny 2, you play that through Battle.net.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, now there's gonna be Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I think there's been other Call of Duties on there too, but who knows, man? PC people are gonna rebel against Steam. It's gonna be wild, dude. I think that's the only thing I hate about PC is how there's too many like gaming
Launchers?
operating. Yeah, man. Like I got one for Blizzard. I have one for Fortnite. I have one for Steam. There's one for Ubisoft. One for Origin Games, dude. Basically,
Fantasy.
EA.
Yeah.
Man. I don't know. That's annoying to me. They need to compact that into one thing, dude. Someone needs to make a deal.
Boom. Maybe I'll do that. I'm gonna combine all of them all together.
There you go, dude. And
program to launch them all.
And I know you can. Can't you link all your games onto your Steam, anyways?
Sorta. Yeah. You just gotta. I don't know. It's a pain in the ass. Do that.
Will that open up? So will that open up the launcher, or will that open up the actual game?
Should open up the launcher and automatically go into the game.
All right, man. You better get to inventing, dude. I think that will change the world, man. A bunch of people got to play Kingdom Hearts 3, which is a big deal. That game, I don't know when. Let's get Google actually when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out. I'm gonna look at that right now.
2007.
No way. Did you look it up already?
No, I don't know.
Holy shit. Kingdom Hearts 2 came out in 2005. Holy fuck.
Oh, it beat me.
13 years, dude.
Damn, 2005.
That's
damn.
wild, man. But a lot of people got to play
in
it.
High school.
Yeah, man. No, because I didn't even play Kingdom Hearts 2. So that's kind of wild that it did come out when we were in high school. But I guess I wasn't playing video games too much that time. But yeah, man, a bunch of people got their hands on it, said it's great, which is good news, man. I still have to finish the other 10 Kingdom Hearts games before I play it.
Before the end of the year.
Shit, it'll probably take me the rest of the year. But it looks good, and that's good to hear, man. Hopefully they end. If this ends in a cliffhanger, I'm going to be upset. Because it'll take them another 20 years to come out with Kingdom Hearts 4, dude. And in the meantime, they'll come out with Kingdom Hearts X times 52 and all this shit, dude. And I'm gonna
and then you had to go back in the past and replay the other stuff.
No. We can't do that.
Before the prequel of Kingdom Hearts.
So I'm excited, man. I think this is gonna be released this year, man. What do you think?
Kingdom Hearts 3?
Yeah.
No, not yet. I think it's gonna be spring of next year.
No way. Okay, that's fair. Because if it would, I was thinking it would be released around Christmas time for the kids. You know what I'm saying? Because as serious and anime as they tried to make Kingdom Hearts, I think that's still a huge kids game, dude.
Yeah.
So, we'll see, man. I'd like to see the sales figures behind Kingdom Hearts 2, because I don't know, man. I wonder if people are still with it. If the 13 years has been too long for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I guess, too, they've also released, like, the complete Kingdom Hearts packs, like the one I bought on PS4. So they can get, like, another fan base coming through. But who knows? We'll see, man. I don't think it'll do... Well, no. Do you think it'll sell more than God of War?
Yes, because I think there's a lot of anime people that love anime and played Kingdom Hearts and love Disney. So I think the Disney fan base. And then Marvel is increasing Disney profits. So you might see Marvel heroes inside Disney.
Holy shit, dude. Chances, there's a Star Wars world.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. That would kind of be wild, actually. Dude, what if you get the Infinity Gauntlet in Kingdom Hearts? Oh, what?
Dude, that would be legit. Dude, I would play Kingdom Hearts series. I'll start right now.
They had the Infinity Gauntlet. Yeah, that would actually be G'd up if they did that. Oh, man. I just made myself excited. If not, Kingdom Hearts 4. Start working now, because I know it's already going to take forever. Now coming up this week, man, I got a couple game releases I'm excited about. State of Decay 2 comes out, and you can get that on PC because, you know, Microsoft, the almighty, decided you could get all their games on any platform. So I actually might pick that up on release. I think it comes out on Tuesday. And then Dark Souls Remastered, I think comes out on Friday. That's kind of a weird day, dude. I thought only Switch does that, or Nintendo does that. But anyways,
I don't know.
I think that'll be enough time. I know what I'm gonna occupy my time with this week, too. State of Decay, of course. That's a like low key favorite of mine, dude. Even with all of its bugs and glitches and stuff. That game was super fun, dude. Just managing survivors and all that stuff, dude. And it's multiplayer, man. So if you want to buy it, bro, we could survive zombies together, man.
So, like, how would that work? Is that like Terraria, where you have to host the area, or is it like Left 4 Dead, where we go through different sections, stuff like that, or does it save on the server, like our progress?
Yes, I think I will host a game, and it'll be my world, and so we're not tied to one character. Like I'll start out with maybe one or two characters, and then from there I have to build, for lack of better terms, a fort. You know, a place that's safe, and then from there I can recruit people to come and live in my space with me. You know what I mean? And there's farmers, there's cops, there's people in the army, just people with different expertise that you can have in your community, so you can build it up. Now, when you play, you'll take control of one of those people in the community. And I'm pretty sure you'll be able to switch up between other characters too, because everybody has different skill sets. So I'm not saying that if you join my game and you're one of the farmers in my community, I'm going to make you farm. You know what I'm saying? You'll have to come out with me and do some supply runs and, you know, visit the hospital to try to get bandages and shit like that. You know what I mean? There's like small little missions and stuff like that. At least from my experience in the first one, that's how it was. So that's what I'm suspecting you'll be able to do is I used to be able to recruit people to come with me on scavenging missions. So I think that's where you'll come in. You'll take control of one of the people I recruit, or you could like do your own thing with one of the characters in my world, which is super exciting, dude. Because that game is really fun, man.
Okay, yeah, it's coming out Friday. You said, right?
Tuesday, but if you gotta wait till payday, dude, I'm willing to wait, man.
Dude, yeah, I was like, I'll wait to payday to pick it up. I get paid this week, so
awesome, dude. Yeah, man. No, it's a fun game. I think we'll have fun.
Okay. Sounds like a blast. I won't sacrifice you for zombies.
I already know. I'm gonna get left behind. It's okay, dude.
Don't worry, I'll be screaming, running away.
I have plenty of characters, man, I'm sure. We'll sacrifice all of them, dude.
Sacrifice that guy!
Dude, I remember when I finished the ending of the first State of Decay, right? Was I think they were gonna nuke the town or something like that, and we got in communication with the army. And the army was like, yeah, you guys got to escape. You got to come to the checkpoint and we'll let all of you guys through. You know what I mean? They had everybody quarantined because they were afraid they had the virus. But at the end of the game, they're like, we're going to bomb it. Everybody just escape now. You know, we'll let you through. So we're trying to escape and we get to the quarantine zone and there's a wall on the highway that leads out. So I guess we're trying to blow up the wall to get out. And I have my whole community with me, basically. You know, we're just mass exodus leaving, and I think there's maybe like 6 of us left at this point. So someone has to set up a bomb while the rest of us defend him. So we're all fighting and stuff. And I forgot which character I'd taken control of. I think I just decided to level up this random person super high. So I was using that person, and we're fighting, and then like a tank zombie comes after us, and he starts beating the shit out of the first character I ever control in the game. And you know me, man. I'm a loyal motherfucker. I rode with Kenny the entire Walking Dead series, dude. And looking at that, I was like, no. And I just started trying to save her. And I think I save her. I think we killed the tank zombie. But another one comes up behind her and rips her in half. And I was like, oh my God. And it was like a movie. Everything turned red. I was like, no. And I was fucking throwing grenades, dude. Shooting up fucking everything, man. Then finally the thing blew up. I think after the end of that, only 2 people survived. And that was like the 2 people I hated the most, dude. So it was funny, dude. Yeah, I remember just the emotions like, no! And I was just fucking shooting everything after that. But nah, dude, that game is fun. I'm excited, man. The first
Can
game
you
was
bring back those characters, or is that like part of the story?
no, they die, dude. So the funniest thing was there's two characters you control in the beginning. It's this chick and this guy named Marcus. And I remember that I did a mission and my car broke down and I had a little bit of health left and I had to go back to my community to like heal myself, basically put him to sleep and then take control of someone else. So I had to walk miles, dude. And I was stealthing. I was like trying to avoid zombies. And there was this part where I was on a mountain or a hill. And if I followed the road, I would run into zombies. So I tried to bootleg it up, and like slide down the hill, video game style. But I took falling damage and died. And I was like, no. And this is the first time. I know, it's the first time I had experienced anybody dying in the game, right? So I was like, okay, maybe I'll get a game over and then I can, restart as him. Psych. It just put me to another character. And the character was like, oh, man, rest in peace, Marcus. He was a good guy. And I was like, what, dude? So I quit the game immediately, loaded back in, and yeah, no, he was dead, just like Dark Souls, dude. Like any NPC dies, they're dead for your playthrough, man. So
oh shit,
it was wild, but no, it'll be fun, dude. We have that extra pressure on us to keep people alive. It'll be exciting.
We just got to keep the doctor alive,
yeah,
and the first person we meet.
Everyone else, yeah, we can kill him. Oh yeah, because that game was so badass. Just another small story from there. You can have people try to start a mutiny against you, dude. Like there's people that are like, man, you never take me out for scavenging hunts, or I'm tired of having to do the night watch or something like that. You know what I mean? So they'll try to get people to rebel against you since you're the leader of this community and shit.
Damn.
And I remember having to take one of the mutineers out in the back and shooting him, dude. That's how great this fucking game is, man. So I can't wait just to see how they've improved on it, dude. So it'll be exciting. And then, of course, Dark Souls Remastered is coming out. I've only played through maybe 15% of this game. So to get it in 60 FPS on console, I'm all for it, dude. So I'll be getting that too. Whether I play it right away, that's another story. I'll probably sit on it for a couple months, dude, and then play it.
Because you beat 3 and Demon Souls and Bloodborne. Did you beat 2?
No, I haven't beat 2 yet. No, because 2 is completely different, dude. You can't dodge.
I think there's a remaster version of 2, so probably pick that up. Did you pick that one up?
Yeah, the Sin of the First Scholar, I think. That's like the complete. Yeah. But yeah, I heard Dark Souls 2 has like 4 DLCs I have to go through too. So.
Yeah.
That's gonna take forever.
Yeah, with the dragon. That was. I think I talked about that one. But yeah, watch out for that dragon.
Yeah. Without being able to dodge roll fighting a dragon. Good fucking luck, man. Have to use yours and Dustin's blocking techniques from Monster Hunter, dude. But yeah. So enough talking about games we'll play in the future. What games have you been playing this past week, man?
I've been playing this poopy, scary game called Dead by Daylight because it's scary and I don't like playing scary
games. Dude, that was fun, man. We had a good time, dude.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I admit it was pretty fun. The thing is like when we were playing, I'm pretty new, and I was thinking, okay, we're gonna get teamed up with new people, but no, that was not the case. The killer was a fucking pro, dude. You just had all the traps, or he knew exactly where people were hiding, but there's one killer that I was like going around in circles, and then that was when Dustin was like, "How am I dodging? Or how are you dodging?" I was like, I'm just trying to run and escape this motherfucker. I don't know how this guy cannot see me, but yeah, it was pretty fun. I realized too my heart rate. I was at 70 beats per minute, before starting the game, and then during the middle of the game, I kind of glanced at my heart rate, and I was at 110 beats per minute because just the stress of being chased. I hate being chased, and that game is all about being chased, and I was like, please just kill me now, end my life fast. But that wasn't the case. Sometimes I would survive a little bit longer enough, but yeah, if this was like real life kind of shit, yeah, I'll be the first to go, kind of. Because I would not move to turn on any generator. I would just blend in with the wall, blend in with the monster.
Just stand still, dude.
Yep. Let my teammates do what they need to do because I am not moving. But other than that, we've been playing Terraria, which I was hoping to play after we stopped playing, so we can start building and getting more deeper into the game. But it was basically with me, you, and Dustin playing that too, and what was fun was we were getting raped the first, I don't know, half hour of the game because all the monsters are strong as shit, and I told you to put the world on expert.
I don't know if that was the best move or the worst move ever.
Dude, we're gonna be battle ready later. We're gonna be battle ready because I haven't tried normal mode, and I think I beat normal mode easily. But hard or expert mode is like you get better drops, better things, and all that. And the first couple of monsters in the game when we spawned, we were getting our ass raped by slime. What was the other monster?
Aren't those the beginning monsters too, dude? Those are like
those are just the easiest monsters you kill in like 2 hits. It took us like 10 hits of our wooden swords to kill one. But it was cool. We just have to get a little bit further because there's like a lot of content I didn't see too when I was watching the trailer. But I was like Googling how to summon the first monster. So basically there are mechanics to summon the first monster. So but we need to like level up or get stronger equipment. Other than that, we've been playing Terraria, exploring the world. We couldn't even explore pretty far. I was surprised because I've never seen that sandstorm and I've never seen that winter storm before.
Are you serious, dude?
Yeah, like what the fuck? No way. Before it was just sun. You just see sun. And that was a long time ago when I played Terraria when it was initially releasing. But I've never seen those winter storm kind of thing. And especially that rolling monster that was like chasing us and killing us.
That thing murdered us. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen that either. And then when we're going to the winter side, I've never seen that faceless monster or that little weird looking world tunnel that we were in. And there was just a lot of stuff I haven't seen. And plus, we couldn't even go that very far from.
We kept getting murdered.
Yeah. So I was thinking, I was like, okay, maybe we need to build like a little high ramp on the very top and just run straight across and then like jump down, just to see what's on the other sides. But yeah, those are the games I've been playing with.
Yeah, dude, Terraria was actually super fun, man. And I hate to compare it, man, but I guess it's just because I played Starbound first, but it's a lot like Starbound. I guess you could say that Starbound, since it came out after, bit a lot of stuff off of Terraria.
Yeah.
But no, I think it was fun. It makes it more worth it putting it on expert mode. The fact that we had to play for 6 hours before we could build a base and have a checkpoint and have decent weapons and shit, man. That made sense, man.
And then I remember that when I had to use the bathroom, and then you and Dustin said you guys fended off the first moon.
Oh my god! So I think when you left, we got a prompt that said the blood moon is rising or some shit like that, right? And we're like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. We weren't thinking about it. And I think Dustin was in our house and I was out mining and shit. He's like, dude, the zombies are opening the doors. So I go back, I teleport back, and yeah, the zombies are opening the doors and breaking all our shit. So we had to fight them off, dude. We had to fight off. What I'm saying, we had to fight them off, but realistically, we're just closing the door whenever they opened it. There was a shit to the zombies, dude. It was super flagrant, man. I don't know why they kept coming through like that.
Yeah, later, when the monsters get harder, they break your walls.
Oh my god. So then we really have to make that castle in the sky, dude.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, dude, I made mine with like lava, like a moat of lava, and then when they get past that, there's like a bunch of trap spikes that shoot a bunch of darts at them, and Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Yeah, we'll have
And
to.
then still they break through.
We'll have to build something like that too, man. If motherfuckers can break through our walls, hell
Yeah.
no, dude. It'll be like Lord of the Rings, like the two towers at the end. We'll just be at the walls shooting arrows and shit.
Dude, that's how it is later when you get the hardcore events. There's like a shit ton of monsters bombarding you, and you have to kill them fast enough or they start breaking everything.
Yeah, fuck no, dude. Get that out of my
Yeah.
face, dude. I just can't wait to be buff since it's so hard.
I was saying, like, I could bring over like the shovel, but they're like, nah, let's
Nah, man.
do it
Yeah, we
the
can't do
right
that.
way.
We
Yeah.
can't do that. What else? Oh, so I downloaded the Destiny 2 DLC. Or I downloaded Destiny 2 period again because I deleted that shit really quick after the first two missions of the first DLC. But Anthony had been talking about it, so I was like, you know what, man, I'll download Destiny 2 again just to see what's going on. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So I finished the first DLC and it was okay, you know. We just beat up on this giant Vex pyramid monster looking thing. That was fine. What really kind of fucked me up was the second DLC of Destiny 2, which concentrates around Rasputin, which is a war mind. And long story short, he's this computer AI program that was built to defend humanity, basically. In less words, he's fucking Ultron, right? And we shut him down because he had the same ideas as Ultron ultimately. In the DLC, what happens in the end is we wake him up, we reactivate him, we walk into his core or something, and he says, Rasputin will take care of humanity as he sees fit. No one can dictate what Rasputin does. And all of a sudden, he just starts shooting fucking war sats and satellites all over the place, dude. And
oh my god.
What's his name? Zavala's like, what have we done? And the screen just turns black. So you're like, all right, cool. So this was not a great ending at all. We just fucked ourselves as humanity.
The world,
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We just unleashed fucking Ultron onto humanity. Great job, man. It's not like we have anything else to worry about. But the part that really fucked me up was the final boss in the campaign, which was, and throughout this whole campaign, you're fighting the Hive. You know, they're new Hive because they have icicles on them. So they're we haven't really fought them before, but they're still Hive. And the end is one of their gods. His name is Zol, and it's just a giant worm, basically. It's like the last boss in Dead Space is what you have to fight. And you have these overpowered spears that Rasputin gives you, and you just keep chucking spears at him the whole time while fighting ads and all this shit. My main beef with that is throughout the whole story of the Taken King, we're collecting these fragments. What's that gun called, man? With unlimited ammo?
Hawkmoon.
No. You raided with us in the Taken King, right? You played that raid.
Yeah.
Oh, man. There's a gun. There's an exotic weapon in Taken King. It's a scout rifle. The Touch of Malice. So basically, you never had to reload this gun, but when you got down to one bullet and you kept shooting, you would take damage instead, right? So the whole strategy was if you put on Armor of Light, and you could have unlimited ammo and just keep replenishing your shield, you know what I mean? And it was necessary for a part of the raid where you actually were invincible and you need to do as much DPS as you could to Oryx. But anyways, to get this gun, you had to collect, I think it was something like 80 memory fragments. And with each of these fragments, it was like a grimoire card. Each fragment had a story. And the whole overarching theme of this story is how Oryx became the Taken King. And it's him traveling to the depths of his planet, meeting one of these godworms, and the godworm empowering him to create the Taken and taking over the universe, becoming this crazy dude, basically, you know what I mean? So in my head, after reading all of this, these worms are fucking wild, man. They are legit gods. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward from Destiny 1 all the way to now, and I kill one of these worms with some spears. What the fuck are you doing, Bungie? Are you serious, dude? This is ruining. They're like retconning all the lore they've ever built up, man. Which I guess isn't a surprise because they've done that with a lot of shit too. And that's not even to mention the main character in the Rasputin DLC is what's her name? Anna Bray, which is a relative of Clovis Bray, which we keep running into in Destiny 1. So I mean, I don't know, man. I'm into the lore of Destiny, and they just completely discount everything you do in Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. It's kind of annoying, dude. That being said, I also got a chance to raid and do one of the new raids, which was kind of fun. It was hard because I was fresh out of the story mode and fighting in this raid, dude, and we were barely doing enough damage to the boss in time.
Oh no.
It was funny. It wasn't until like our last attempt where something clicked and we were able to kill the boss, and then ultimately got caca rewards. So you know what I mean. that's how Destiny goes, man. Work your ass off for 4 hours and get mediocre rewards, dude. They did bring the Suros regime back, so I definitely bought that and jumped into I guess Xur was selling it this weekend, so I definitely bought that. Jumped into a multiplayer game real quick just to see how great it was, and I got my ass trashed up, dude. It was kind of embarrassing. I felt bad and turned off the game immediately after, dude.
Did you uninstall?
No, I haven't. I think I want to try the other raid first before I uninstall. Because the raid was fun. There's a lot of jumping puzzles which were fun, and then the mechanics for beating the boss were cool. You have to like charge up a cannon and shoot certain points and all this stuff. So I'm willing to try out the last raid, and then that'll probably be it. I'm not trying to get every piece of armor anymore, every weapon. You know, I kind of have everything that works for me and what I like to use in different situations. Like I have a sword and a rocket launcher that I like for my heavies, and then some pulse and auto rifles that I like. So I'm not really tripping on loot too much anymore, but finishing a raid would be, I think, the last thing I need to do in that game. Did they even announce any more DLC for Destiny 2?
I think they said that was the last one, but maybe they'll
Damn.
bring out something more.
They only have 2 DLC for Destiny 2. RIP, man.
Yeah, maybe they'll bring out something to end end the troubles. Or Destiny 3. It's gonna go on.
Yeah,
to Destiny
that's what I was
3.
gonna say. They'll just release Destiny 3, dude, and they'll just retcon the whole story in Destiny 2. They'll be like, oh man, the Vex turned back time, and now we're over here before Gaul came, and guess what? Gaul just had a heart attack and died, so we never invaded Earth. It's like, okay, dude, what the fuck? And surprise, you have all your armor back from Destiny 1 because we time traveled. Like, oh, okay, whatever, dude.
They could just say they used the time stone. That would be pretty sick.
Thanos just makes that shit his reality stone. That'd be wild, man. But yeah, my bad for the boring Destiny 2 or Destiny lore. It's just kind of what bothered me about playing through that fucking campaign. Anyways, this week we'll be talking about E3, man. It's coming up quick, dude. It's
June. I forget.
It is June though. Confirmed?
Yeah, June.
Oh, let's see.
The middle of the week.
It is. It's yeah, because it is like a work week for the gaming industry people. Yeah, dude. June 12th to June 14th. So it's less than a month, dude.
Yeah.
And today we'll just talk about kind of our expectations, what we really want to see, and I guess what's eventually going to happen. Because those can be two different things, right? Our expectations and what actually happens. So let's start at the top, man. What would be your wildest dream for this E3, dude?
Final Fantasy VII, or at least they have to give us some kind of update saying something like, oh yeah, we haven't forgot about the game, even though we announced it 3 years ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago now.
But I'm hoping for. What was the question? You said what we were expecting at
Your
E3?
wildest. Well, no, your wildest expectations.
Xenogears, but
there you
maybe
go.
like a little bit of like Pokemon on the Switch, which I think they already announced. Maybe bringing Monster Hunter World to the Switch because I know that the Monster Hunter that's coming out was a 3DS game or something like that, and or at least bring more monsters of those worlds or maps to
Monster Hunter
that.
World.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe Galgun 3. I haven't even finished one. Yeah, I think more Mario games I would like to see, at least from Mario Odyssey continuation or at least something after that. That'd be pretty sweet. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. Oh, breaking into E3. I think I'm gonna try to get into E3. Try to sneak in.
All right, so we'll not have any descriptions of what Rick looks like or what day he'll try to go, dude. But he will try.
Don't look for a guy with a mustache and glasses. No.
So what's this Xenogears dream, man? What do you imagine that'll look like?
Oh, I was reading the comments of somebody in Twitter, and they're saying, what if they made Xenogears but with Project Octopath graphics? That would be actually legit to see. You know, like the sprite is still the sprite, but the monsters are more detailed and the gears are more detailed and all that. And, you know, just elaborating with the story because a lot of people haven't played Xenogears. You know, they started from Xenoblade, and then they're trying to go back into Xenogears, but you know, since the graphics are way outdated, they're having a hard time going back into that kind of era. So maybe we can get some remasters of like old school games like Legend of Dragoon or Thousand Arms, where you're dating girls and to power up your weapon. Like old school RPG games, that would be pretty sick. Or maybe more indie developers that are going to take off this year, especially that like rely on platform shooters or 2D platformers. That would be pretty sick.
Who made what's that fucking game, dude? Undertale. Who made Undertale?
I don't.
Have they made anything else?
Undertale developer?
Yeah. I'd be surprised. I actually would not be mad at them if they just made Undertale, made their money from that, and ran.
Toby Fox, the guy that made.
Has he made anything else?
Let me check.
He'll end up like the guy that made Boss Key, dude. He'll have his one hit, Gears of War, and then kind of struggle with everything else. Where he could prove us wrong, dude. Is he even working on anything?
Doesn't seem like it, but I don't know why Yandere.
Wait.
No, I just said recommended. People also search for it. I was like, what?
Oh, okay. I was going to say, man, the same guy that made fucking Undertale made Yandere Simulator. Holy shit, dude. Is that game still like free? Can you still just download how far he's on it so far? A game is actually, if they changed it.
Oh yeah, you can download it.
If they changed it to where it was different, if it wasn't like, you know, underage schoolgirls, if they changed it to where you were like a killer, I don't know, even in college or something. I think that's the only reason why there's so much taboo in that game is because the girls were like 15, 16 or whatever.
Dude, that would be scary too. Like if they created a more simulated, so it's like you have to answer your phone every 2 minutes to make sure, you know, she doesn't go crazy and like start looking for you to kill you because you're, you know, grocery shopping.
Well, no, because you play as the killer. You know what I'm saying? And that was.
Oh, that's right. You did. You did play as the killer.
You play as the crazy person. So, you know, you're killing people. You're mopping up the blood. You're putting the body in a furnace, you know, which they all have at this high school for whatever reason, dude. So, but I mean, and that's what I'm saying is like the only reason that game is so taboo is because it's like underage girls that you can look up their skirts and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
If they totally changed the setting to like a college dorm room or something like that, where people are of age, where you can kind of get away with some of the more like raunchy shit, I think that game would be great. It's like, what's that fucking game? It's like Hitman, but with someone who's not a trained professional. You know what I mean? I think that game would be fun. That game would be super fun. But so he didn't make that game.
No, he didn't make that game. At least from my knowledge.
Okay. So you wouldn't want a Xenogears game full 3D. You'd rather have it like Project Octopath?
It can be 3D. Any remake, I'm A-okay, kind of.
Okay.
You know, it's like even if they bring it over to the Switch, I think I might pick it up. Old school RPG games, I think they should refocus on, like Legend of Dragoon. That was a really popular game, so maybe a remaster version or something like that.
Legend of Dragoon with another game with low key calling out your attacks like Thanos, dude. You know, Reality Stone doing their every time they did their attack, they'd be like singing serpent or some shit, right?
Yeah, guts of wind. Dance.
There you go. Guts of wind dance. And dude, Dart's theme song is the greatest fucking RPG song ever, I think. Dude.
Yeah, exactly.
It is almost as good as Phoenix Wright, dude. That song that used to get me so hyped back in the day, man. Dart's theme. That is a good game though, man. I'm surprised. That was Square too, huh? That was Squaresoft?
I think so, yeah.
Huh. So I wonder, and I'm right there with you. And with the success of Persona 5, I don't see why that's not a crazy idea. You know what I mean? Persona 5 was so great, and people are like, oh, it's JRPG, but so was all that shit we were playing back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe they can backpack off of that success, right? I wouldn't be too mad at it. My expectations. What's my wildest dream, dude? Well, you already know my wildest dream is Brave Fencer Musashi, dude. Remake of that.
Oh,
dude.
That's right.
That would be crazy. I would cry if that happened. I think Capcom is gonna have a huge year, man. Devil May Cry 5 has to be announced officially, dude. I feel like it has to be announced officially. That and the Resident Evil 2 remake, dude. Those two. If they're not at this E3, then they don't exist, man. I think people have been leaking all this information about these games for them to not exist and for them to not be announced is wild at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it'll be a big year for Capcom. We'll get the Leon Kennedy skin in Monster Hunter World soon, dude. There'll be an event. You know, we'll fight an undead Jack-o'-lacka or something like that, man. It'll be great, dude. We'll fight like hordes of Jack-o'-lacka, you know, like
Ooh, that would be pretty sick.
And we only have guns, so we have to use the Gatling gun to mow them down, dude. So expect that to be coming through. That's what I think is actually gonna happen. One thing I'm really interested in, dude, is the From Software game that they announced at the Game Awards last year. Was that last year?
What's that?
Where Shadows Die Twice. The guys that make Dark Souls and Bloodborne, or the developer.
Oh, that's right.
They had
trailer.
they had like a 15-second trailer that showed nothing, and people like dissected the shit out of 15 seconds, dude. I think I saw a 30-minute video about that trailer one time. I was like, God damn, you're reaching, dude. But I ended up watching it. You know what I mean?
That's gonna be on E3, I think. Hopefully, another 15 seconds.
No, dude, no. You have to tell us. Okay. I think I will be mad if they have a 15-second trailer again. I think I won't be mad if they give a name, because we don't even know what game it is at this point, right? If they give the game a name, and if they have a I'll be fine with a cinematic trailer. You don't have to show me gameplay, dude. Cinematic trailer, and I'll be chilling out. Anything less than that, I'm gonna be a little bit upset, dude. Because I think it's confirmed it's not It's not a PlayStation exclusive or a Sony exclusive, so it can't be Bloodborne 2. So I'm just getting over that, dude. Hopefully it's something, a good follow up, you know.
Yeah.
What else? What else is about to come out? I know Sony confirmed they'll be talking about Death Stranding. Do you think we'll get a release date on that?
2000 next year.
Why even say 2000?
because they can extend it. They always like to extend things, and you know, we think it will release in a year or so, but no, this games are gonna come out in 2 or 3 years.
So this one, Death Stranding, got announced 2016. So not as long as Final Fantasy, but kind of a long time. So yeah, I'm with you. I think it'll still be 2 more years until we get Death Stranding on our PlayStations. Do you think it'll be on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, man?
No, it's gonna be completely PlayStation 5 because they can't handle the graphics of the babies.
Spider-Man. Totally forgot about Spider-Man.
Oh,
dude. That's
yeah,
actually
right.
coming out in September, so they don't need to show anything on that, I don't think. You think they need to show something from Spider-Man?
They probably will from PlayStation side.
I don't feel like they have to, man, because they showed a gameplay demo at last year's E3 where he was chasing the helicopter and fighting people on that rooftop. I don't think you have to show anything else, man.
Exactly. Don't have to, but they will.
It has to be a trailer then. They can't do another like 10-minute gameplay thing. I'm gonna fall asleep. We know what the game's about. We know what Spider-Man can do. Maybe show him in like a couple fight scenes and that's it, dude. You don't need to go too in depth, man. We're already hyped. Marvel is fucking on 10s right now, dude. We don't need to know too much more. Spider-Man just died in the movies, dude. R.I.P. Spoiler alert.
He's gonna be brought back with a time stone.
Dude, what if everybody's actually dead, dude? What if Spider-Man's dead and it changes over to that Manny kid already? Oh shit, dude, that'd be wild.
Yeah, that would actually be the. I'm like, holy shit, because I don't know. I have a feeling they're gonna be coming back somehow. Somehow, I don't know what it is, but maybe there's gonna be a sacrifice for the Soul Stone. For like, maybe Tony Stark's gonna be the one to be sacrificed to bring everybody back. Whoever wields it will have to give up their soul in exchange. You know, remember something.
We'll have to trade places or something.
Yeah.
So Spider-Man, they don't need to do too much. That's already gonna be a blockbuster hit, man. Last of Us Part 2. Yeah, dude, that game's not coming out till next year either. I'm kind of scared for that game too, man. Because
next year, you said?
Yeah, I think it'll come. Well, no, 2020, dude, for real.
Yeah.
Because they confirmed they're gonna talk about it. You know what I mean? They confirmed
because
that.
I saw the post that they're hiring, so they haven't even got the crew yet for development.
We'll see. So far they've shown 2 cinematic trailers for it. Do you think, because it's confirmed they'll talk about it, do you think we'll get another cinematic trailer, or do you think we'll get some gameplay?
Probably cinematic trailer. Or yeah, I don't know. Maybe they'll just talk about the same trailer that they explained last year.
That would be
okay.
This is our plan. Move. That would be
this
a
is
bad
what's
move.
Gonna probably happen, and
that would be a bad move, Sony. Do not come through with that cinematic bullshit, dude. After 2 years of fucking with us, you better show some gameplay, dude. Holy shit! After 2 years, they gotta have at least a gameplay demo, dude. They can't have nothing, right?
Yeah, they can probably. I don't know. Like Final Fantasy, you know, we waited 3 years. So. Well, actually, they came out with a gameplay.
Yeah, we waited 6 months and they came out with a gameplay trailer. So
yeah. So yeah,
it has to be. It has to be. And then, oh man, I'm just so excited for so many games. Ghost of Tsushima, man. We didn't see.
That's right.
I thought we would see more information at PSX, but we didn't. It was just still the same old like release, whatever they released the night before the Game Awards, man. Or at, what was that? I think it was Paris Games Week when they announced Ghost of Tsushima. So it was months before. But they didn't really reveal too much else at PSX. So I'm excited for that. Hopefully, oh, we actually saw a little bit of gameplay, right? There was like 1 second of gameplay at the end of that trailer. But that one, you can go either way. I'm fine with what do you call it? I'm fine with a cinematic trailer or gameplay with that one, since there's not so much that we know about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What else, man? Switch side, anything you think you got out for the Switch? I know you mentioned Pokemon. That kind of got leaked, right?
Yeah. Pokemon. I want Monster Hunter World to be there. I think it's gonna be the other Monster Hunter game, and maybe I don't know. What can you bring over to the Switch? They're already bringing over Dark Souls. They already brought over Bayonetta.
My wild prediction is Fallout, dude.
Oh,
I think they might
Skyrim.
Skyrim's already there, but I think
shit.
they'll try. I think they can bring Fallout, dude. Of course, it's gonna be crappier graphics, just like the Skyrim Switch version is, but it'll be on there, dude. So that'll be wild.
Jeez.
I'm thinking. I think they had more Zelda DLC coming out, man. That's just a gut feeling I have, man.
I haven't even finished the game yet.
Dude,
don't come out with more.
Me neither, man. Me neither. And I actually heard the DLCs were pretty fun. So RIP, we'll never finish that game, dude. What else, man? What else would come out on the Switch? So what got leaked with the PlayStation stuff? I think they bought website names. They bought PikachuGo.com and EeveeGo.com or something like that. And that's what has people excited about the next Pokemon game on the Switch. I was reading too, there was some leaked footage of a Pokemon game where the trainer was riding a Lapras and he had an Eevee walking next to him. So that's what's confirming it even more. Because in no other game could you have an Eevee like tagging along, walking with you as a trainer in Pokemon. The kind of sucky part is it looked like the 3DS game. So we don't get our dreams yet, dude, of that third person over the shoulder live action Pokemon battle game yet, dude. RIP.
Oh, dang it.
And that won't probably be out for another 3 years.
I know. What will be released? I guess just Red Dead Redemption, Spider-Man.
This year for sure. Yeah. Detroit's coming out in June, I think. Or is that coming out this month? But Detroit's coming out. Red Dead, Call of Duty. Is Call of Duty coming out? I feel like that comes out yearly. So Call of Duty might be coming out this year too. Oh, actually, it's confirmed it's coming out. I don't know. We'll probably get a lot more release dates at E3 too. And then Xbox. We can't forget about Xbox, dude. What do we think they're gonna do?
They're gonna come out with more TV for the Xbox. Internet TV for the Xbox. I don't know. What would they come out with the Xbox more? I think they'll focus on more of the games, or maybe they'll come out with their VR version.
Yeah, that's what. Well, it wasn't VR, but it was like augmented reality. I think didn't they have that one time where you can have a tabletop and play like Minecraft on the tabletop or some shit like that? I remember they had a video like that at E3 where they had some augmented reality thing going on. That might be their big one. They still haven't released Crackdown 3, was it? Yeah, what else can they do, man? I think they've played all their cards. Maybe we'll see. We'll see the next Gears of War, dude. And the next Halo. We'll see the next ones for those, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
What else? Square has their own press conference this year. They're probably going to be super heavy with Kingdom Hearts. What are the chances we get a new Final Fantasy announcement?
I think they're going to save it for PlayStation Experience. Which I would be okay.
Wait, why? E3 has a bigger audience, dude. I think they would do it now.
Nah. Remember how they did that with Last of Us? They saved it for all the way till their experience, the PlayStation experience.
Yeah, but that's not. Oh, I'm talking about Square. Would Square announce?
Oh, Square. Yeah, I think yeah.
Dude, really? You think they already have a new Final Fantasy already?
It's gonna be like Final Fantasy 01 or something like that. Or maybe not Kingdom Hearts. They just like to focus on different projects before getting to the actual project that we need.
Because why would they have their own press conferences if all they really have is
Project Octopath?
oh,
Because that
okay.
that doesn't release till July, so I
Okay.
think they're gonna talk about more about that.
That's fair then. So Octopath and Kingdom Hearts. No way. You can't go on for 30 minutes about two games. They gotta have something else up their sleeve.
They probably play the whole game in 15 minutes and play the other game. Play the same demo over again.
Dude, they got something brewing, man. What if it is Xenogears, dude? What would you do?
Oh my god, I would lose my shit. I'll run. I was about to say I'll run outside naked, but I was like, nah, I don't want to do that because
Yeah.
that's a possibility.
Downtown LA. Yeah, man, I don't know if that'll go well for you, man.
I'm by the police department too, so.
They got some. I think they got something up their sleeve. They got to.
Yeah.
Because that's really it. I mean, if it's 15 DLC, I'll cry. In a bad way, not a good way like I would for Brave Fencer Musashi. But yeah, man, they got to have something. Because they have their own press conference. Because they haven't had one, I think, in the past 2 years. So they got to have something else.
Yeah, they did VR for Final Fantasy 15, the
fishing?
Fishing. Which, because I thought, didn't we play a demo in VR where you're fighting a monster or a summon?
Oh, yeah. I forgot what we were fighting. But yeah, we did play that.
Yeah, but they just switched it to VR or fishing, so I was like, okay.
Because it's still until you're actually walking, VR combat doesn't make sense, dude. You know, because too many people get like that motion sickness and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Bethesda is getting their own press conference too. They had one last year and they announced a couple games. Do you think we'll get a new Fallout or a new Elder Scrolls game?
No, we're gonna get a remaster of Skyrim again.
Again, dude. Oh my god.
Which
Skyrim's got to be the greatest video game of all time, dude.
I haven't played it, so I gotta
neither.
play it. If they remastered or brought it over to every single console, then I'm like, okay, there's something about it that I guess that was good or is good.
It's got to be the greatest video game. If someone comes at me and says Skyrim is the highest selling video game of all time, I will tell them, well, no shit. It came out on 16 different consoles.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm missing something. Yeah, because I haven't played it, and I loved Oblivion, Elder Scrolls 4. I love that game. I played the shit out of that game. I think I got every trophy for it, or every. Well, this was on Xbox, so I got every achievement for it. So I wouldn't see why Skyrim. You know why? It's because I played Oblivion in college. And I think for a whole week I didn't go to class and I was just playing Oblivion.
Damn.
So I know what that can do to my life. Maybe that's why I'm not playing it. I don't know. I don't know what else they can announce. Oh, maybe Fallout for the Switch. Maybe that's what they'll announce.
Damn. Yeah, I guess ports over to the Switch. That's going to be the entire
big
E3.
One. Yeah, maybe The Evil Within on the Switch too.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean, our expectations are always going to be super high and they'll always be crushed, I think. But it's ultimately their fault because they programmed us this way with their amazing announcements from the past 3 years. Well, last year was a little bit underwhelming, but 2015 and 2016 were just monster years all around, dude. So,
yeah.
But news is better than no news. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's better to hear about, at least know that these things are a reality rather than speculating on them. So, oh man, less than a month, dude. We'll actually start the countdown, man. Next week, we'll start counting down the days, man. Days until Rick gets arrested by LA security. I'm just joking, dude. I believe in you, man. I think you'll make it, man. But yeah, Potato Phone. We actually got a phone call this week, dude.
Oh shit! Okay.
And it said, I won't play it because it's kind of vulgar. But it said, "Hey Brent, you fucking idiot." So they said Paragon didn't make Fortnite. And I listened back, I was like, oh shit, I did say that Paragon was the studio that made Fortnite. They're not. Paragon is a game they made. The studio is actually called Epic. And I should have known that because I have the Epic Games launcher on my desktop right next to everything I got going on right now. So RIP, that's my bad. If you want to call in and correct us, you could definitely do that too. Just don't really cuss us out like that, dude. It hurt my feelings a little bit. But yeah, that is it for us this week. Next week, we'll talk about PAX. I think we're planning on going to PAX West this year. Did the tickets come out yet, man?
Not yet. It's supposed to be after the 19th or the 20th, or I forget.
All right.
I hope it doesn't come out for 5 days because I don't get paid for 5 days.
I got you, dude. I'll spot you. But yeah, man, we'll talk about PAX, the Penny Arcade Expo, its origins, and what it's become today. But until then, Rick, some words of wisdom.
If you don't hear me on the next podcast, it's because I am in jail.
All right, guys, we'll see you next time.